r/askreddit, former flat earthers, what made you come round? Nah, they always keep coming back to the same arguments again. But like, this actually makes sense, like a 2D stick figure seeing a line instead of a circle, we see a ball instead of the Mobius strip. I for one appreciate the pun. I'm having a ball. A pun makes you numb. 2 puns make you number. I for one like Roman numerals. I stopped huffing paint. Then I dug a hole. Kept digging and ended up in China. Facts. That will always assist one's mental clarity. It was the only way Daft Punk could make sense to me. I turned 5 years old. You've been Tourette'd. Definitely should have added a serious tag LOL. 22, 23 now, comments and not one legitimate answer. I made a pun in the title, how could I? Then he wouldn't got any answers. Unironically believing in flat earth is very, very rare for obvious reasons. It is only a popular topic on the internet because the idea is so weird that it generates clickbait. Yeah. I'm looking for serious answers. There's one now. 146 now, and I doubt there is a single serious one. I went to a flat earth meeting which had delegates from around the globe. Lightbulb moment. The Square Earth Society has members from every corner of the world. I was talking with a flat earther once and the said people all around the globe believe in our truth. I had to invoke serious self-control not to laugh. You have lived a wicked life pre 5 years old. It was a long journey for me to come around to the belief that the earth is round. I started out as a flat earther, but as I read more and did more research, I came to understand that there is so much evidence in favor of the earth being round. Seeing images from space of our planet's curvature was particularly convincing. Ultimately, it was an appreciation for science and big science got to them, rip. Abilify 30 milligrams. Dude, that's some good shit, but it gave me a serious case of the wiggles. When I looked deep inside the night sky and saw other planets, that's when I had a saw it with my own eyes moment and begin doubting a strictly flat earth. You must have very good eyes. I don't see any planet in the night sky. You made this thread just so you could make that pun, didn't you? The jerk store. Because I fear the worst. I walked in one direction until I realized I was where I started. When I saw that the aurora borealis goes like a ring. I declare this person Jesus, as they have proven they can walk on water. I don't believe in you though. That only proves the earth is donut shaped and you walked along the sides only. Hovered above the ground in a helicopter for 12 hours and didn't end up in China. Very disappointed. I see what you did there up. I take my shirt off and start wrestling and punching and biting them. And amp, #X200B. And amp, #X200B. If I win I get all his mates. Leaning from my parents when I was preschool aged that the earth was round. Someone finally explained to me how a flat earth makes no sense and that it's always been donut shaped. How could I been so blind? But what did he say? What was it that did it for you? I stopped being a dumbass. I think the actual number of flat earthers is very small. Most will never change their mind once they start believing it. It's like trying to convince someone they are in a cult. Did you ever see the moon or the sun before that day? Everyone is a former flat earther. It looks flat, then you turn 4 and you are taught better. Reddit has a bizarre obsession with flat earthers. Probably the smallest minority group on the planet, yet Reddit treats them like they are one of the world's major religions. This is why you get nothing but joke responses in this thread. They don't exist in any practical sense. I've met quite a few flat earthers in real life. It's surprisingly more common than you'd think, and they're generally not very closeted about it either. BBW porn. You just wanted to say that pun, didn't you? Respect. Been watching too many YouTube videos. Got kicked in my dick until I admitted it. I still like the line, if the earth was flat capitalist would have made it a theme park. The experiments kept pointing to a round earth. Then the experiment is wrong. Deleted. I remember watching a video on YouTube when I was 14 and it was a conspiracy on how NASA is fake and staged, haha. Saw a globe and realized how round it was. I went to a triangle earth meeting and saw the prism light. I'm just gonna appreciate the pun and ignore the username. Why did you even point it out? Gross. They finally woke up. Got the fuck kicked out of me and it reversed my brain damage. The The much cooler name Ball Earthers. My favorite flat earth joke is also a mom joke. Your mom was so fat that the earth was flat until they buried her. The Mobius strip earthers had more compelling arguments. Haha, I see what you did there. No, but seriously. If it were round, then how come when my dog runs off does me not reappear behind me? Wake up, sheeple. Next you'll be telling me that NASA didn't fake the moon. I couldn't get girls to date me. Maybe you should have tried another subject. I have a cousin who generally believed the earth was flat. She finally came around when she went to one of those conventions and realized how scammy it was. I just kept walking. Eventually I came around. And it sort of involves telepathy. Like, the fantasy is a guy who, with smoldering passion and good looks, pushes you to do the things you actually want to do and is really enthusiastic and excited about you doing them. Real life boundary pushers push for them and not for you. Sean Spencer from Psych. Dude is way too much of an attention whore to stand being around for more than a few hours. Damn, never thought I'd see a Psych reference here. Phil Dunphy would probably be a bit too much for me. Which I'm actually quite sad about because he's the best.